And the yen has come under selling pressure this week as the BOJ's position as an outlier among big central banks becomes even clearer. Now, the dollar hit a 7-month high against the yen, moving in the 144 range. Investors are eyeing the 145 yen threshold for possible intervention by the Japanese government. Now, that's as officials have reiterated they will respond appropriately to excessive currency moves. Last year, Japan stepped into the market to boost the yen when it weakened past 145. Now, we asked Sasaki Toru, head of Japan Markets Research with JP Morgan Chase Bank in Tokyo, about the current climate. He doesn't think the warnings from Japanese officials can do much to stop the yen's weakening.
The recent yen depreciation was because of the divergence of the monetary policy between the BOJ and the other central banks. I think there is a possibility that the yen keep rising and then hit the 145 in coming days or coming weeks. And then probably the Ministry of Finance and the BOJ may intervene in the market if the yen just continue to go higher above 145 and then trying to reach to the 150. But I think the impact on the yen purchase intervention will be limited. So the yen may come down again to the 141, 142, but it will rebound very shortly.
Sasaki says his bank expects the currency pair will hit the upper 150 level by the year end. He says that's because the yen's drop is based on fundamentals that seem unlikely to change.
Recently, we revised up our year-end yen forecast from 142 to 152. The BOJ maintained super accommodative monetary policy. Even Japan's inflation rate is getting higher. Now, Japan's core inflation rate, which excludes the fresh foods and energy, is reaching to the 4%. But at the same time, policy rate remains negative 0.1%. So the real rate in Japan is so deep negative. The Japanese households start shifting their yen-denominated cash and deposit to the foreign currency-denominated assets. And also, yen's fundamental is continue to deteriorate because the balance of payment of Japan is deteriorating. Japan's trade balance and the service balance continue to be deficit. So thinking of all those factors, we revised up our yen forecast. It's mainly because of the yen weakness.